It's the Sizzlin' Summer Sale going on now during the Drive and Discover event at your best price dealer, Liberty Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Liberty only has one price, and it's the best price. Looking for sporty? Today, you can lease a 17 Dodge Charger just $239 a month. $239 a month. 36 monthly, $27.99 due and signing with a Burke credit. How about a truck? Save up to $10,650 today off a 17 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab. $10,650. When you hear other dealers throw out all sorts of prices, sticker price, invoice price, internet price, think Liberty Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, your best price dealer. Liberty has 26 lenders available, including specialized military banks. We can get you done. So don't mark time or half step, double time it to Liberty Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We're veterans serving active military and veterans, and we'll treat you right on site or website. It's a sizzling summer sale going on now at Liberty Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, across from Walmart in Hinesville, or at libertychrysler.com. Your best price dealer. We will save you money.
Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, Sheriff John Carter reporting a shooting Wednesday evening at 390 Seminole Woods as deputies were dispatched to that residence in reference to a shooting. Deputies made contact with the victim, 30-year-old Brandon Counts. Counts was shot in the arm by 52-year-old Scott Baker. According to the report, an altercation began over Mr. Counts accusing someone of messing with his property that was located at 390 Seminole Woods Drive. The report says that Mr. Counts started walking towards Mr. Baker, acting if he was going to fight, and Mr. Baker shot Mr. Counts. Brandon Counts was airlifted to Memorial Medical Center in Savannah. Scott Baker was arrested and charged with reckless conduct. Both men are from Wayne County. Jesup Police, along with other law enforcement agencies, investigating shots fired Tuesday evening at Briarwood Apartments. Occurred around 10:25 p.m. as a group of individuals in a vehicle approached Building C, began firing shots at people standing around the building. Fortunately, no one was injured. Police state the same vehicle and the same men were driving around the Briarwood Apartments around 5 to 7 p.m. Tuesday, making threats that they were going to come back and rob residents in Briarwood. Police state the suspects are from Glenn County, and local law enforcement had been working with Glenn County law enforcement in hopes of making arrests and identifying the suspects. Again, the shots were fired towards residents at the C building at Briarwood on Tuesday. Occurred around 10:25 p.m. Good news, as the two inmates wanting the shooting death of two correctional officers in Georgia were captured Thursday evening in Tennessee. 45-year-old Donnie Rowe and 24-year-old Ricky DuBose were apprehended following a car chase with police about an hour drive southeast of Nashville, Tennessee. Authorities were responding to a report of a home invasion in the area of Shelbyville, Tennessee. Fugitives entered the home of an elderly couple, tied them up and stole their vehicle, leading police on a car chase. Fugitives crashed the car on I-24, fled on foot in a wooded area before entering property area of Community on Christiana outside of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. The pair eventually taken into custody. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution has a photograph showing the two suspects handcuffed and lying on the ground shirtless with about a dozen law enforcement personnel surrounding them. Two men were serving time for armed robbery, escaped on Tuesday in Putnam County, had been on the run ever since. Georgia Department of Corrections says the two men were recently cellmates at Baldwin State Prison and had been cellmates at other prisons, had known each other for quite some time. Funeral arrangements have been announced for the two correctional officers who were shot and killed by the two escaped inmates. Funeral services for Curtis Ballou are set for Saturday at 11 a.m. at Wilkinson County High School Auditorium in McIntyre, Georgia. Ballou was 58 years of age. Funeral services for Christopher Monica will be held Tuesday, June 20th at 2 p.m. at First United Methodist Church in Milledgeville. Monica was 42 years of age. Two guards were transporting 33 inmates by bus from the Baldwin County State Prison in Milledgeville to the Georgia Diagnostic Prison in Jackson, Georgia, when they were overpowered and shot to death by the two inmates. Once again, the inmates back in custody, captured Thursday evening in the state of Tennessee. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
It's a new and better way to buy. It's live market pricing at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC on East Cherry Street. We constantly monitor auto websites to offer the most aggressive market prices. The low market price is our live market price. That's why we're the home of the no-hassle deal. Save time, save money, and know for sure that Neesmith's live market prices are the lowest possible price that we can offer.
Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, home of the no-hassle deal.
Chevy, find new roads.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties for over 13 years. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the only nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our new administrative offices, located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, have opened recently as Phase 1 of our building project. Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak to someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
Are you tired of looking at that cracked windshield? Now is the time to get it replaced. England's Mobile Glass offers the lowest price on high-quality glass repair and glass replacement. Plus, if you mention this radio ad, you get a free Rain-X application. So quit putting it off. Stop by England's Mobile Glass today. And don't forget about England's Collision Center for all of your vehicle's auto body work repair needs. England's Mobile Glass and England's Collision Center, 586 Southwest Broad Street, Jesup.
Other news, law enforcement in Glenn County continues to search for the body of 72-year-old Linda Mansfield, who's been missing since mid-May of this year. In the meantime, her son, William Roosevelt, was indicted Wednesday by a Glenn County grand jury on numerous charges, including malice murder, felony murder, aggravated assault, concealing the death of another, tampering with evidence, and 2 counts of making a false statement, and terroristic threats in the disappearance of his mother. Officials say the search continues. Anyone with information has to call 912-554-7812. An American Red Cross blood drive is scheduled for Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium on Monday, June 19th from 2 to 7 p.m. The drive is sponsored by the Jesup Shriners Ladies Auxiliary. The goal of the drive is to collect 46 pints of blood. All blood types are needed. All who donate money will be entered into a drawing for a cash prize. Donors can save time by going to redcrossblood.org/rapidpass to schedule an appointment time. Once again, the blood drive is set for Monday from 2 to 7 at Calvary Baptist Gymnasium. Plans underway for the City of Scriven's July 4th celebration set for Saturday, July 1st. Great fireworks show is again scheduled. Booth space for the evening is $40 without power, $50 with power. Forms are available at Scriven City Hall. Or you can stop by the Tourism Board office at the Jesup Train Depot. Street vendor permits for those not selling in the park area are $20 each, and they state you must have a permit to sell in Scriven on this date. Music and booths will begin Saturday at 6. The presentation of the colors will be held at 7:15. Fireworks begin at 9:30. Those attending are encouraged to park and walk up to the park area for the best view of the fireworks. City of Scriven thanks Wayne Memorial Hospital for its continued financial support of the fireworks for Scriven, Wayne County, and all of South Georgia. Need more information? Call Scriven City Hall at 579-2211. Make plans to see the best fireworks show in the area in Scriven on Saturday, July the 1st. And a free class of childbirth is offered at Wayne Memorial Hospital on Saturday, July 15th from 9 to 1 in the hospital annex building located at the corner of Peachtree Street and Colonial Way in Jesup. Class is ideal for those expectant mothers 25 weeks pregnant or later by the class date. Those interested in registering can do so by calling 912-530-3117 or 912-530-3118. Once again, the class set for Saturday, July 15th from 9 to 1 at the hospital. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor or other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
It's a new and better way to buy. It's live market pricing at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC on East Cherry Street. We constantly monitor auto websites to offer the most aggressive market prices. The low market price is our live market price. That's why we're the home of the no-hassle deal. Save time, save money, and know for sure that Neesmith's live market prices are the lowest possible price that we can offer.
Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, home of the no-hassle deal.
Chevy, find new roads.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties for over 13 years. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the only nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our new administrative offices, located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, have opened recently as Phase 1 of our building project. Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak to someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
Are you tired of looking at that cracked windshield? Now is the time to get it replaced. England's Mobile Glass offers the lowest price on high-quality glass repair and glass replacement. Plus, if you mention this radio ad, you get a free Rain-X application. So quit putting it off. Stop by England's Mobile Glass today. And don't forget about England's Collision Center for all of your vehicle's auto body work repair needs. England's Mobile Glass and England's Collision Center, 586 Southwest Broad Street, Jesup.
Final notes and news. Chamber of Commerce ready to celebrate its Legacy Dinner Thursday evening at 7 p.m. at the Pine Forest Country Club. It's a sold-out event. Several awards will be handed out that evening. Small Business of the Year will be recognized along with the Business Leader of the Year, Ambassador of the Year, and Distinguished Service Award winner. Also an annual Excellence in Agriculture Award presented. And it's all set for Thursday evening, 7 p.m. at the Pine Forest Country Club on June 22nd. While the school board's moving forward with plans to build a new track at the high school with the flip of money they received from the state, county continues to discuss building a new pool for the community. Meeting held Wednesday, County Commissioner Herschel Hires, who's been asked by his fellow commissioners to head up the project and seek input on what type of pool is needed and what the costs are, continues to do just that. Hires says he's just one board member and all decisions have to be approved by the entire commission. Hires on Wednesday says that discussions are underway concerning funding and what type of pool needs to be built, but no decisions have been finalized, and they're currently looking into possible federal and state grants that could help with funding for the new pool in Wayne County. More meetings are planned, and they hope that final decision can soon be made. A new pool soon can be built in the county. Again, WIFO film will continue to follow the story as it develops. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO.
Stop creditor harassment today. Stop the worry of a pending repossession, garnishment, or foreclosure. Contact the Bankruptcy Group, Attorney R. Flake Cabinets, for an experienced assessment of your